Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video right here on, well, you guessed it, Ethereum. We're going to do a full update right here. We'll talk about what to expect over the course of the next, short term, next 24 hours. Going into tomorrow. Tomorrow is Labor Day, so the US markets are closed. That also has its implications. Although I must say, I mean, I don't think it matters that much for Ethereum. Ethereum has been incredibly stable, call it strong. We got a good reaction right here at the 30-day rolling VWAP. Yesterday we spoke about that on the lower time frames. We had some bullish divergences there as well, so that was most likely going to be the bottom. I still agree with that. So far that has also been true. As you can see overnight, we actually got a high volume move right here, which is quite strange, but we did, right? At the kind of start of the Asian session, or start of the morning in Asia, because obviously there's no sessions really in the weekend. But got a strong move from there with, decent volume, especially for the weekend. Volume that equals the volume we had on Thursday, for example, left some fair value gaps. And that I think that's, even though we left those imbalances to the downside, which is not necessarily what you want to see, and was during the weekend. So we had one high volume spike, but after that the volume was quite low. Those are all reasons to be quite skeptical, but ultimately I don't care too much. I actually think it's quite good to see some strength coming in and see some wills or whatever buying. I mean, you can see the open interest right here. Like, the open interest during the move was quite high, and we got some more open interest during that, but right now we're shedding that, right? So the open interest is dropping down and the price is holding up pretty well, right? So I actually think this is good. I think it's another confirmation of this support level at the 30-day rolling VWAP and the 200 EMA. And I've also, look, what I've always said in my last couple of videos on Ethereum is that it was Solana's time to shine, and that, Ethereum is doing great, and I'm definitely not bearish on Ethereum. I mean, if you look at ETH BTC, this is incredibly bullish, and I don't see any reason yet to expect that this is going to be bearish. It's still holding an uptrend, a very aggressive one, may I say, may I add. But I don't see a reason for this to break. So I think Ethereum has a chance to rally up higher. I think it's quite certain that we're going to be... Oh, I just did something very, very wrong to my left. I think it's quite certain that we're going to be able to hold the stability, get some more bullish momentum as well. If we get some bad news, next week we have some major economic data as well. If we have some bad news, then we can still spike down. That is a possibility, but that definitely does not seem most likely. And I would actually say it's starting to become a little bit more likely that next week we're going to get a move up higher, right? So when I'm talking about a move up higher, then I'm talking about a move into new all-time highs, into 5,000 and potentially higher. We've also seen some Ethereum ecosystem strength. You see Pendle, for example, quite strong right here. Arbitrum has also had major support. ENS, Ethereum naming service, is trying to get some sort of a reclaim. So there's definitely activity, and there's definitely hope for Ethereum. I would still be slightly cautious, or at least, conservative with the price action we've seen so far, because so far we've only gotten a strong reaction at support. And, some momentum in like 30 minutes, and that's it. And then afterwards, the volume dropped down again. So yeah, overall, if I would have to say I'm bullish or bearish on Ethereum, I'm bullish on that, but I still think that short-term consolidation is most likely. And from that consolidation, which is not supported by a lot of volume, if we get bad news, we can still spike down, right? So, and that might be something you need to be a little bit more prepared for than a breakout. A breakout is something you can usually see coming a little bit better. But that's it for now. That's what I think you need to know. I will keep you updated on this, so keep your eyes on the channel. But for now, thank you for watching. See you all in my next videos. Take care and bye.